Out game 1 week ago with 3 touchdown catches.
It's the Packers and the Seahawks, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Green Bay Packers. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Throwing on first down. Watkins. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw on 2nd down. Watkins. A check down here for Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. Offense can take over and get some points on the board. Fielded just inside the 20. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks standing at 6'5".
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. That is caught. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Past the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. On play action, Haskins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Buying time to his left. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. They go play action with Haskins. Touchdown! Noah Fant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. A little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Watkins throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Seahawks very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense?
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Keon White able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they will.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 62 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And down inside the 10, they finally stop him. But what a return. It'll be 1st and goal.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens. But you have to figure, they thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watkins. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action. Haskins. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
The Seahawks at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. They go play action now. Haskins going right back to Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7.
Packers 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 14 carries, 79 yards. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the run.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Here's Matt Araiza now.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. That's taken inside his own 40. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Now Haskins on 1st down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Now it's Haskins. Toward the pylon, caught it. Touchdown. Noah Fant on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Watkins.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down right there at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10.
Looking to throw. Watkins. Short throw. He's got Kraft. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll stick with a passing game as he looks to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Back to throw. Watkins.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Looking to throw. Watkins. And this is going to be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think
he's got a man complete.
Down the right sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this.
Derrick Henry all alone.
Now he's free at the 35.
And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Watkins throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Back to throw. Watkins. This is caught. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want.
That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Packers get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last two snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to widen their advantage. Myers connects on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had 3 touchdown passes in that game a week ago. He's got 2 already here in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10.
They begin with Henry. Oh, he sheds himself free. Still going. They can't stop him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On first down, Watkins. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Looking to throw. Watkins. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Watkins.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the... And he's got it. It's caught for Packers touchdown.
Devontae Smith.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Haskins to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First down, Seattle.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Haskins will throw.
At the Packers' 37-yard line.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now Haskins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Haskins to throw it.
He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
2 yards on the touchdown there.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong, only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
He may go.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Operating from the gun, Watkins looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Butker's kick here is good, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Let's go, y'all. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Final play of the half, it's Haskins. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And we will skip the highlight show this week, get right back to this week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Packers 24. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, Let's try to come back. Derrick Henry all alone. He's on his way. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Derrick Henry. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And out now come the Seahawks. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. This is the tight end Fant. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Haskins. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Haskins. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Here's Haskins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2nd down, Haskins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins. Touchdown! Kenneth Walker, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks are pouring it on. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And the numbers for him, pretty solid, really. He's run it well. He's caught it pretty well, but they're still far behind the 8 ball on the scoreboard.
Not able to use his talents, as you noted, to narrow the gap in the scoreboard. Sometimes it's a bend but don't break, right? He gets his yardage, that's cool, but it's not paying off on the scoreboard. They're not getting the points necessary. And if you're a defensive team, you'll give up that yardage for the kind of lead they have.
That's what I was going to ask you. Sometimes you say, let this guy do his thing. Let's control what we can control elsewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Take away the rest of the guys. Don't let them hurt you as well. But the biggest one is they've contained him well enough that they've been able to increase their lead.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10, and all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Henry will score. Touchdown, Packers. So this has been a pretty strong start to the year for him on the ground, CD. It's just week 3. That's already 5 rushing touchdowns.
And you know he's got big grins on their faces besides the rest of the team. The strength and conditioning program, because he was awfully dedicated to what they put in front of him to get ready for this year. Got himself into terrific shape, and he's dominated here early on.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
It got his man complete.
And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Haskins throw into the hands of Fan.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He has been a factor in a multitude of ways. Over 100 yards rushing. He's approaching that number in the receiving category, too.
And you know why I've always respected guys who can have these types of games? As a runner, you're going through a pile, people raking at the football all the time. Your hands take a beating, okay? And to be able to still go out and catch the football in open field after going through that, that guy's dynamite.
He's been dynamite in this game so far. We'll see defensively if they have an answer, because they need to come up with something. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Doubs.
97 yards.
And the Packers get a bit closer.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And that drive all capped off with a Romeo Doubs touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They go play action with Haskins. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On play action, Haskins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
DK Metcalf half. 49 yards. And the Seahawks have got it on cruise control. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packers offense set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Watkins. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll look to throw again. A short throw to Musgrave. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Haskins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. It's incomplete. Shot couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield right at the 48. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. A pass there over the middle to start things out. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. A broken tackle there, but not a ton to show for it. Tackled just on the other side of midfield. The offense on 3rd down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield right at the 48. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They go play action now. Haskins. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, 36 yards. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Looking to throw. Watkins. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Watkins. That'll be caught right side by Reed. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. The throw over the middle taken in. He's got room to roam. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Now Haskins on first down. This is the tight end fan. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now Haskins. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Looking to throw, Haskins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Haskins going to try to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now it's Haskins, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Here's Haskins to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Now 2nd and 3.
Off play action. Watkins. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To throw on 3rd down. Watkins.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going deep here for Stills. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Wide open receiver complete. And he is out